Colorado Cutthroats took on the Colorado Expos. Both teams tied in their first opening weekend. We start here, top of the first. Expos pitcher. Tepney having a tough time finding the strike zone. He walks his 4 straight, makes it 1-0. Everyone's walking. Here's a wild pitch. John Hawley scores on the pass ball. It's 2-0 now. Got a pitching change for the Expos, but that doesn't change much. Joseph Abeda gets walked. Brings in the 3rd run for the inning for the Cutthroats. And that'll be all the scoring they had. Now we move to the top of the second. Shreyas Krishnan leading off the inning with a base hit. Left fielder dives to make a play. He slides, misplays the ball. It gets ruled a single in an error. John Hawley now up, and he pops this ball up, but drops into left field. Couldn't be picked up. Hawley runs quick to second base. He'll get the double out of that. Brings up Kenneth Reichelt. He gets hit by the pitch, his 3rd one of the year. So that loads the bases up. Graham Bond strikes out. Brings up Kyle Newman. His first at bat, he was walked. And that is his second walk of the game for Kyle. Brings in Krishnan to make it 4-0. Brings up Andy Dobb. He's 0 for 1 with the fielder's choice in the first inning. He crushes this one, and 3 Cutthroats score from the double. 3 RBI double from Andy Dobb. Dobb will steal third base. Joseph Abida. He'll slap this one into right field for his first hit of the game, his second RBI of the game. It's 8-0 Cutthroats in the second. Mark Link struck out his first at bat. Gets a good drive into this ball, and it's got the fence, and Link will get a double. Joe runs all the way around from first to score. It's 9-0 Cutthroats. Wes Scott's now up, and he will join the hitting squad. Hit down the third base line that drops. Link will stay at third. Now back to top of the order. Krishnan. He led the inning off with a hit, and this one he flies out to center field. Link takes from third, but he decides to head back. 2 outs now. That brings up John Hawley. Ground ball to third, throw to first, and the throw's a little off the line. It's going to be ruled an error by the third baseman. Reichelt up, and he crushes this one to left field, and this ball leaves the ballpark for the first Cutthroats home run of the season. A 3-run home run by Reichelt. Adding on to the scoring for the Cutthroats, it's now 13-0 in the top of the second. Brings up Graham Bond. He is 0 for 1 on the day, and that's his second walk of the game. Brings up Newman. And he gets a drive into this one. It'll be over the left fielder's head for Newman's first hit of the game. And he'll run into second while Bond runs around to score, making it 14-0. Dobb now up. He hit a double earlier in the inning, and this one's a nice hit to left field. Also over the left fielder's head. And they will switch places for another double. Oh, that's a ruled a single. Joseph Abeda up again. He gets another base hit. And Dobb will hold up at third. Link will pop this one up to the catcher, but it drops. Ruled an error. Link gets another at bat, but a very high ball that needed to get out of that inning. The Cutthroats score 12 runs that inning. We now head to the bottom of the second. Mark Link is the starting pitcher for the Cutthroats. His first start of the season. First inning was pretty good for the Cutthroats. Nothing happened. He starts this inning off the walk to Leahy. Brings up, oh, that's a walk. That was a walk to Byrne. No, a walk to Martinez that scored a run. Gets the Expos on the board. Nick Thomas is up and he grounds out for the RBI, fielder's choice. And this is a base hit by Nillmeyer to bring in an RBI. Werendy will ground this one to short. Reichelt will pick it and throw it to first for the third out of the inning. Expos are able to get 3 runs. We now have the top of the third. Christian's up, and he gets his second hit of the game. His first double of the game. That's all what happened for the Cutthroats. We now go to the bottom of the fourth. With a runner on first base. We have a funny play here. Ground ball to Graham at third, and he throws it to second, but brings Dobb off by a little bit. So it's a 5-4-3 put out. They missed the double play. Thomas will hit this one, and it'll drop, and it will be an RBI single. Expos score their 4th run of the game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Link still on the mound for the Cutthroats. And this ball's hit back up the middle. 2 Expos are going to score from the hit by Leahy. Makes it 17-6 Cutthroats. We now go back to the top of the 6th. Kyle Newman, 2 hits already from this game, and that will be his 3rd hit of the game. And he has the Jets on. He is not stopping until he's safe at third. So he has a single, double, and a triple and 2 walks. Brings up Joseph Abida. He's got 2 singles on the game, and that will be his 3rd single, making it 18-6. We now head to the top of the 7. Cutthroats aren't done on the offensive side. With 1 out, Reichelt will crush this one to center field. It'll roll to the wall. Reichelt will pull up at second, so he'll stay for his second for his for a double, his 2nd hit of the game. And Graham Bond will crush this one to the left field. So they'll switch places with back-to-back doubles. Reichelt will score 19-6. Newman needs a homer for the cycle, but this ball just go into center field for the single. So Newman has a perfect 4 for 4 and 2 walks. Andy Dobb goes up and hits this one, and it will be another base hit. Brings in Vaughn to make it 20-6. Joseph Abeda, 3 singles on the game. The team record is 4 singles in a game, and that will tie the record. That was his 4th single of the game, scoring Newman. Mark Link now up, and he will put a drive into this one. It'll be another single for the Cutthroats. Runner stays at third. Wes Sconce up, and he will get a bases-loaded walk for an RBI. Again, 22-6 Cutthroats. Top to the order again. Shreyas hits this one down the right field line. Stays fair for another double. 2-run double. That brings up John Holly. And he will crush this one into deep left center field. It's not going to be caught. It's going to stop. Here comes two Cutthroats right by each other to score 2 more runs for the 2 RBI double. 26-6. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Expos still trying to get a run. Graham Bond pitches the last 2 innings for the Cutthroats. This ball will get past Newman to bring in the last run of the game. 26-7 is the final. After that strikeout. I guess that was second out. Another Warranty's up, and he will hit a base hit here to right field. Christian will pick it up, and Leahy's going to try to score, but it's nowhere close. So Christian with a nice 9-2 assist. That's the last out of the ball game. Cutthroats win 26-7. They have a team record 23 hits in this game. Team record 9 doubles. Most total bases ever in a game with 37. Kyle Newman ties the record for most runs in a game with 5. And Joseph Abita ties the team record for most singles in a game with 4. Newman's your Cutthroat of the week, 4 for 4, 2 walks.